Come on, Caliban. Wake me up. There's tomorrow me. Little underdeveloped there. Your mine download is complete, Admiral. Ready to try again? Yeah, let's go. I'm ready, machine. Bad burrito. Oh, good burrito. That's what you said last time. Yeah, and we won. Jericho. Whoa. Oh, it's like the church ship, isn't it? So what do we get? We got only max at 3 squadron docks. We had 4 out yesterday. Only get 2 squadron support systems. Only get a small squadron recovery, but that's okay. Usually those ones are only an extra second each. We do get additional weapons and an extra weapon support. Are we starting with 2 weapons? We are. We're starting with a sub-zero gun. So it stops the movements and attacks on targeted cells for 3 seconds. Nice. And an executioner laser, which is 35 damage. Alright, but doesn't affect battleship hull, so it's okay. 2 hull structures, 1 hull integrity support. Oh, and we can get an extra hull integrity. We couldn't get that yesterday on Chaos, could we? No, and that would have been good. Okay, extra heat capacitance. Fuel scavenging is good. Navigator scavenging is okay. I probably underestimate this. I feel I do. I think it's probably better than what I give it for. Ground distress signal efficiencies. I haven't seen any use for it. Just don't send an officer that's going to die, and just send all the commandos. Hey, Chromo. Me too, man. Me too. So what are we starting with? Normal stuff. Weapons reload time, 20%. All right, let's go. Choose officers. Do we have any 3Bs? We have a 3B, Jody Red. Wish you could rename these. So we're probably looking for. Let's see if we can get a spy. Do we have any spies? We do. Why don't we have a spy with this sort of skill set? Ajang Wong though. Oh, we're growing. Look at this. Sister Calypso is growing. Clone growth is in process. I like it. Duration effects created by weapons. Plus 50% on a sub-zero gun. Hey, we've got a sub-zero gun. Weapon reload would also be nice, but Jodie's already covering cogs, so this will give us 5 different options. And Mateus Moore is just rubbish. Yeah, let's do this. Hey, Asterius, how you doing, buddy? The man who sold the world. Here we are, Admiral. The sectors of House Akibarasung. No surprise, but I'm not detecting any omnis. I suggest we tread carefully. An Imperial battleship. I'm guessing they won't greet us with gift baskets. Maybe the shutdowns brought House Telos and Akibarasung closer together. You never know. Do you think the original Hawks was this naive? Come on, let's see what we can find out. Look alive, crew. Alright, where are we? Where do we think we're headed? 5 jumps, eh? Well, probably not going down here because we can only get 4 if we go down that way. So there's 1, 2. Wow, look at that. We got 3, 5, 2, 4, 4. Is that 10, 18 points of interest with 3 stores? I think that's probably the best we got there. We also get a bunch of anomalies. Yeah, let's do that. Horus Borealis it is. Yep. Sorry, I'm picking up a recorded message from the beacon. Must be pre-shutdown. Looking to make a difference in your empire? Looking for a well-paying career with lifelong benefits and prestige? Then look no further. Sign up today at your local recruitment facility and join the fleet. The time has come for you to make a difference. Oh, 3 neon end. I think we should have invested already into that. I think it's almost worth using your starting scrap straight away just to hit. Oh, we already start with 1 though. But you know what I mean? Like, so if you don't start with 1, you definitely want to get it. But I think it's almost worth putting that second one in. Or whatever this one is, yeah. Let's pretend I would have rolled a 0. Yeah, let's do that. Ejected cryopod straight up at the shipyard. And then a shipyard. Man, okay, come on. You gotta get it, fellas. I like it as first 2 upgrades. An Imperial battleship out here? You should hide. Hide before Setsuo finds you and can't hide anymore. And you can't hide anymore. Tell me about your planet. This is a pleasure planet, Admiral. Well, it was. Once the entire Empire knew its name, all dreamed of coming here, though not many could afford to. I was one of my house's Yanomotos. There aren't many of us left now. There aren't many people left in this cluster period. The shutdown has hit us hard. Nobody wants to talk about it, but we're running out of time. If the Omnis don't turn on soon, life here will crumble into dust. Do we have to ask what a pleasure planet is? Okay, I mean, for you guys. A pleasure planet? An Imperial Admiral who's never heard of a pleasure planet? Strange. A pleasure planet, Admiral, was a planet you could visit to satisfy all of your entertainment needs. The wealthy and elite from all over the Empire once came here. Simply put, we made dreams come true. But that was a long time ago. What a Genomoto is. Forgive my ignorance, but what is a Genomoto? Genomoto is a genetically enhanced person skilled in the art of pleasure, Admiral. I'm sure you know, genetic and biological engineering is very important to our house. So much so that if you do not have modifications of your own, you're often looked down upon here. In the old days, there were even anti-normal hate crimes against individuals who had their original inferior genes. I don't miss that aspect of my culture. Whoa, anti-normo hate crimes. Ask what the Genomoto knows about the shutdown. I'm not sure anything really. One moment the Omnis were working as they always had, the next their exoframes were falling from the skies. You know of no one who had reason to shut them down. Maybe you heard something on the job. I did hear something one time, actually. This banker in the machine markets, a Kosh, said something about Tetsuo's bankers selling Omni-based securities. Omni-based securities? Investment packages based on bundled Omni mortgages. As the Omni market was ought to be foolproof, these were considered conservative, but can't miss investment opportunities. This Kosh said Setsuo's bankers were selling hundreds of thousands of them. The Kosh thought it was crazy. Seems Setsuo was betting against the Omnis, Admiral. Like he knew the Omnis were going to shut down. For what it's worth, the rumour is Setsuo and his underbosses are even wealthier now. I wish they'd spread some of that wealth around, but the fact is, not even the biggest pile of scrap could save us now. Why do we always ask every idiot on any planet how we can reactivate the Omnis, and they're like, I'm just a farm boy. What am I supposed to do? No. I don't suppose you have any idea how to reactivate the Omnis, do you? You're asking me. Really? I'm an expert in the arts of entertainment, Admiral. Not in awakening dormant gods. Yeah, that's pretty much the standard response we get. I just hope you and your battleship aren't our best hope for turning the gods back on again. Yeah. Tetsuo? Frankly, I don't know how you don't know who he is, Admiral. He rules these sectors where you and I and everyone else is now trapped. Surely you've run into him or one of his underbosses. Then again, you're alive, so maybe you haven't. Tetsuo is a big man around here. Boss number 1. I bet he's boss number 3. They say he's the second smartest person in the Empire. After Oberon, of course. What else can you tell me about him? I really don't much about him, Tetsuo. He's very secretive. I'm not sure anyone does. He and his underbosses rule these sectors, Admiral, having done quite well for themselves in the cracks of Imperial law. If you value your life and the lives of your crew, you'll steer clear of their death ships. A nice Imperial ship like yours, they'll tear you apart just to tear you apart. What about Tetsuo's underbosses? Tell me more about Tetsuo's underbosses. They're high-ranking members of the family, Admiral, and help Tetsuo run his sectors. They're skilled in racketeering, extortion, and loan sharking. Racketeering, extortion, and loan sharking. Let's synergize well. They've all made heaps of money doing that. There's almost nothing going on in these stars that they don't know about. You'll recognize them by their strange genetic enhancements. Each one has a different, unique modification. There are rumors that underbosses Yuno and Quan have the strangest mods of all. What kind of modifications? You'll just have to see for yourself, but for your sake, I sincerely hope you don't, because if you see what they look like, that most likely means you're about to die. No more questions for him. Yes, well, it makes my skin crawl a little too. Bye-bye. What can the NS Odysseus do to help you and the others? I think you know, Admiral. Bring back the Omnis. Turn them back on. Things weren't perfect before, I know. There were great inequalities. Still, we didn't suffer so much. But I know it's impossible. If it was, they'd have been up and running years ago. They were everywhere and did everything for us. And now here we are alone. It's too painful to talk about. So long, Admiral. And remember what I said. Hide while you still can. So Tetsuo was betting the Omnis would shut down. Yes, like he knew they would shut down. I'm starting to think we've found our man, Machine. Oh, Ellis. So naive. So naive. Alright, let's prep the commandos. Ejected cryopod, no major threats. Wow, here's a... Okay. Joe D. Red will be coming back with a 12 and 54% chance of bringing back resources, but will lose between 0 and 1 commando. Officer with a chance to be injured will lose between 0 and 7 commandos and will extract 43 to 73% of resources. But only has 2 rolls against their cryopod. This is a tough call. Yeah, early injuries, very punishing. Especially when it's a cryopod. Injury forces extraction as well, doesn't it? And here we go. Hey, Philiad. Just get the best ones, forehead. Did we not get the cryopod? Waiting for extraction, sir. Oh, I mean... You'd die, I guess. Pretty sure you're getting Noida? Okay. Alright, let's head off to the shipyard. Pick up some fuel. Oh! Personally, I don't think anyone who's had fewer than 7 full-body gene modifications can be a good battleship commander. Good luck, Admiral. Alright. He has 2 squadrons of fighters. They are ghosts. And nothing else. Squadrons of stealth mode deployed with stealth mode activated. Squadron speed is 50%. We've got 3 hulls starting. That's nice. And we do have the basilisks, which for some reason yesterday I was reading only did stasis, but they do damage. They've got range damage only, the basilisks. How do we do this stasis? Does it happen automatically, or do we have to do something to make that work? Every shot they fire, or every shot they take? Deals 2 damage to enemies adjacent your battleship and all systems if we put him in hull. Every shot they shoot. But how do we shoot anyone if, like, because we can't melee? She has to go in weapons. Right, so there's no point putting him out this time, which sucks. Or we put them out here. Oh yeah, we can use the Sub-Zero, I guess. That's true. Actually, I like the Sub-Zero on 9 seconds is pretty good. Do we let the fighters come here and Sub-Zero them? I think we Sub-Zero them when they're on our thing, right? Unfortunately. Wow, is he just going to sit there and do this? Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull these back and see what happens. Okay, so that's worth 39 scrap. And I don't think we're going to get more scrap off his ship, right? I'm going to take this. Can we get stealthies as well? Well, there's heaps of fuel there. Just regular drone. Drones Mark 2 and frigates Mark 2 straight away. Frigates are good against fighters, not good against drones. And okay against other frigates. Yeah, that's what... I mean... Drones give me a bit of offense. They're very quick too. Is that a problem though? Are they too quick considering what I've got? Like we have... Wait, I have frigates. Oh, I didn't even think of checking that. I could have used frigates in the last one. I like the basilisks. So I think getting the drone's definitely a better option then. Or we get fuel. Fuel's also good. Commandos. Actually, I think I want the commandos, right? Oh, I really want the drones. We had a drone run last run, though. I think I want to lean into the actual ships. Frigates and what are they called? Cruisers feel very defensive. Yeah, let's work on that. So let's get some commandos and just buy some fuel. Oh, actually, do we get the fuel upgrade? Not yet. Let's just get this. Okay, now I have to make a choice. Whether I want to, because we're going to be jumping. To here. Whether I want the extra fuel or if I want the fuel thing upgrade. I'm definitely, well, see, it's either that or get 3 fuel from here. We get 2 shots at bonuses versus 2 guaranteeds. I think the 2 shots at bonuses is worth it. Let's buy one. Okay. This is a sacred sector. Here you will be punished for your sins. Good luck, Admiral. Yeah, church on church violence. Alright, so they just have a squadron of frigates. Man, I should have bought the drones. They don't have a weapon, though. Hey, Corin, how you doing, buddy? Alright, so like we just play this defensive. Depends where they're going to come. They're going to go to there. Go here. Oh. Just wait for him, huh? Oh, I think so. Yeah. 3 commandos. I think early game commandos are worth so much more than 10 scrap each. Yeah, I gotta take those red shirts, man. Hit it. Nice! Oh, come on, get the cryopod. I need an ossifer. Sir, mind if I have a word? What is it, Lieutenant? Sir, I was wondering if we might take a moment to mourn for those who have passed away on our journey so far. We haven't lost anyone. Mourn for our own past lives, you mean? Well, yes, I guess that's what I'm saying. I think it could really help provide a sense of closure. But if my estimates are right, it will cost us a bit of scrap to hold a proper funeral service. You know what? Let's placate Hawks. We do have the 13 scrap. Maybe it's fate that we have exactly how much scrap that he needs. Sounds like a good idea, Hawks. Do what you can. Oh, thank you, sir. I'll check back with you when the service is over. So the ceremony's over. Of course, we'll continue to die, and maybe we'll need to mourn our future deaths too, but I believe the funeral was quite healing. I think everyone has a Hawks in their circle of influence. Alright. Both people are going to come back safely. We have a 32 to 74% chance of resources, or a 43 to 73, which is only 1% less on ceiling, but 9% higher on floor, and losing a lot less people. Good job, Arjun. Bring back that cryopod. I don't think anyone went to the service, Timnos. Like, Hawks probably just went there and... You can miss all this stuff. I just want you to open a cryopod and give me a DNA officer. Rally does refresh crossbow and musket reload, Rephium. Come on. Come on! One of the best things about that is if you've got like 8 units down, they all fire and kill the first 3 guys, or the first guys. So by rallying them, you can place them one at a time, like a bit slower, and use them to kill off the incoming wave. It's a lot of work though. We lost 1, we gained 100 scrap. It's good value, but no cryopod. Got plenty of fuel, so we're just going to go to all the things. An Imperial battleship. I could cry from happiness. Surely, you of all people will help my diseased colony. What happened to her? Okay, probably some Aki experiment gone wrong. This has those gene mods written all over it. What happened to you? Ah, so you've noticed. A flesh-eating bacteria broke out on our colony, Admiral. Almost all of us have it. The pain is unbearable, like thousands of ants feasting on your skin. How can we help you? There's nothing you can do for those of us who already have the disease. Our days are numbered. But we do have a few healthy soldiers here. They should be on your ship, where they can still do good for the Empire. Antonia Igwe, that sounds like an officer. Oh. Please, I beg you, Admiral, take them with you. Nothing would make us happier. Oh man, if we had that, we would know what's going to happen here. Ask Caliban what he thinks. What do you make of this? We could accept the commandos, but then again, they might have diseases too, even if they're not showing any symptoms at the moment. And if just one of them has it, it could eat its way quite literally through our ship. If we have a suitable specialist officer, we could screen the commandos beforehand to make sure they're healthy. Otherwise, you're looking at nothing better than a risky decision, Admiral, in which the negative far outweighs the positive. But the positive... Undermine, Everspace, Oxygen not included, Dead Cells, Crying Suns is good. Subnautica, Astroneonish, Children of Mortar. Well, Crying Suns has a demo, so you can always check that out to see how you like the gameplay. I want to check out Astroneer as well. I've got Children of Mortar, so I'll be checking that out. You've seen a fair bit of Undermine, I think. Subnautica. Apparently the second Subnautica is getting a rewrite. So I might have to get a playthrough of that before that game content disappears forever. I haven't played the second one, I've only done the first one. We're 50-50. We're doing okay with commandos. I don't know if I want to lose commandos here. No, not going to lose the commandos here. I wish we could help you, but I just can't take the risk of disease on my ship. I hope you can understand. Oh, I understand. I understand you're a coward, that is. You don't deserve to wear the fleet uniform, Admiral. I hope this rotting face of mine haunts your dreams. Well, I mean, it's not going to make me sleep any better. Got R&D for you, sir. Corrin one. Sorry, I hate to complain, but we're twiddling our thumbs down here looking for a bit of direction. Anything in particular you'd like us to work on? I mean, like, anything? Do we want to go for ship hardening? Build a squadron, develop a new weapon. A weapon could be anything, but hardening the ship's hull is guaranteed hardening the ship's hull. So I'm going to take that. Think you can strengthen the hull? That would help us in battle. And that's like an 80 scrap upgrade for 29 scrap as well. Of course, sir, but it's going to require a fair amount of scrap to do so. We're good, but we're not that good. Still interested? Yeah, give him the go-ahead. We can get it done soon. We could really use some added defense next time we're in battle. Absolutely, sir. And I suggest you get started. Sir, our hull has officially been strengthened. I feel useful again. Praise Oberon. That's really good. It's a very good upgrade. Plus, I think because that's the first one, that one costs 80. The next one's only 40. Good deal. Good deal. Sir, I've got R&D for you. Oh, man, give me some more good deals. Sir, I hope you don't mind, but since we had a little time on our hands, we went ahead and built a little weapon prototype out of scrap. We think it'll really help you blow our enemies up. Don't you think you should have asked for permission first? Oh, yeah. You're absolutely right, sir, but it's almost complete. Do you want us to finish or not? Want them to break down the weapon, sir? I don't want that. 52's a lot of scrap. No. I appreciate the effort, team, but we need all the scrap we have right now. You'll have to break it apart. Not a problem, sir. I mean, it's like we stayed up all night putting our finishing touches on it or anything. No, you didn't. That's exactly right. You didn't, because you just asked me you needed scrap to do the finishing touches. R&D is so sensitive. No, they're liars. Jerks. All that good faith. Ruined. Absolutely ruined. From that liar. I'll be honest with you, Admiral. I'm going to need a good reason not to end you. Okay, let's just fight him then. Surrender, pirate. There's no way you can win this. Come on. I want to fight. Ah, fine. I surrender. This time. But you'd better pray you don't run into me again. I'll bounce back from this. Big talk for a guy who just handed us all his scrap. Fuel? Civilian ship, sir. 12 o'clock. Ooh, an Imperial ship. Who knew we'd ever be happy to see the likes of you? We're a group of prisoners who escaped our prison station by building a crude junk ship. Man, I picked the wrong voice for this guy. Prisoners of the Empire. Captain, you're lucky I haven't started firing. Yeah, we're lucky to be flying around in a homemade ship, a bunch of convicts in a post-apocalyptic galaxy. You have no idea how lucky we are. Look, we don't want any trouble, Admiral. We know we could never beat you with our junk ship. We just want to help you and your crew. We know of a scrap of weapon around here that's unguarded. We'll tell you where it is on one condition. You give us Neo-N, and when the Empire's returned to its former glory, you pardon us for our crimes. Okay, 2 conditions. I'm an Imperial Admiral, Captain, not an Imperial Judge. Okay, but you can at least put us in a good word for us. So what's it going to be? Last time we arrested them and we got nothing out of it. Let's do the deal this time. how do I know there will actually be a weapon when we get there? Does this look like a face of a liar, Admiral? You know what? Don't answer that. I'm going to take you at your word. Now take your Neo end and tell me where the weapon is before I change my mind. It's here, sir. Exactly where those ex-cons said it to be. I think you're going to be pleased. It's a plasma nuke Mark 1. Holy Jeebus. I think we're going for an additional weapon dock here. Hey, baby tech.